This segment of Delmarva Live is brought to you by Peninsula Home Care.
You know, many times when a loved one becomes ill or injured and is released from the hospital, well, they need a support system to help them heal. That's where caregivers come into the equation. A caregiver could be a friend, relative, a neighbor, a selfless person who puts others' needs first. Typically, they don't want any recognition for what they do. They just do it. And that's what inspired the team at Peninsula Home Care to launch its Unsung Heroes Makeover contest, a way to say thank you to two very special caregivers by pampering them and making them feel as beautiful as they are on the inside. The nomination period has closed. It is time to reveal the winners. And if we hadn't given the drummer the day off, we'd have had a drum roll for you. But anyway, congratulations to Maria Rendina. She's in the picture on the left. She's the Delaware winner. Stephanie Dubrell is in the picture on the right. She's on the left in that picture, pictured with her mother, whom she cares for. And now for the big reveal. Here they are with us, ladies and gentlemen. Can we hear it for Stephanie and Maria? Ladies, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. And a big thank you also to the team at About Faces Day Spa and Salon for the makeovers. Nancy Bagwell, Area Director of Operations for PHC, also joins us this afternoon. Wonderful to have you. Thank you so much for coming. So Nancy, let me ask you, why did PHC decide to do this contest for a caregiver makeover?
Well, we just felt like it was really important for us to pause for a moment and say thank you and to really shine the light on people. There's 65 million Americans who give their time selflessly every day to care for a loved one or a family member with an illness or disability.
So when it comes to your team, what kind of interaction does your team have with caregivers like these guys?
Well, at Peninsula Home Care, we have the unique opportunity to go into a home and really see these guys in action. We get to see what they do every day, and they are essential to the care of that person. As we talked about in the past, you know, it sort of takes a village, is what Maria had shared with us, and why that's so important is they may be willing to share information that the patient doesn't want to, such as they don't have access to resources, and they can really, as a healthcare, as a community, we are realizing that the outcomes and the whole patient experience is changed by loved ones and caregivers, and so they help dictate the services that we give.
So how do you find people like this?
Well, this was really as rewarding for me just looking for you guys, but we did a whole media campaign, and we wanted to entice the community to send in a nomination for someone that they thought went above and beyond, and how they did it every day and why we should hear their story. So we used Facebook, and we used our radio and television, and we were lucky enough to get, you know, people who responded.
And you came up with these two.
We did.
All right, so ladies, I want to talk to you too. Stephanie, now you're a caregiver, and not just, you've got a very unique story. You take care of your mom, right?
Yes.
Not been for just like a couple months or anything.
No.
It's been a little. Tell me about what's going on here.
When I was very young, my mom got sick at the age of 38, and I started caring for her full-time at around 17.
My goodness. Now, you're only, what, 19 now, so it's been a good, how long have you been caring for her?
40 years.
That's, now, your husband nominated
Well, she got sick 40 years ago.
Oh, okay, right.
She got sick 40
Your
years.
husband nominated you. What do you think about that?
It's wonderful.
Yeah?
It's wonderful. You know, you get the everyday of, you know, in and out, and I didn't realize that somebody else thought I was doing something.
So, you're the perfect person to ask, what advice would you give to someone who finds themselves in a caregiver role?
You have to take some time for yourself. You have to. Whether that's hiring another company or, you know, asking family for help, you have to ask for help.
You got to be a caregiver for yourself too.
Yep.
Okay, so Maria, you are also a caregiver.
Yes.
And I want to make sure that I have this right. Not for your brother, but your brother-in-law.
Correct.
Tell me about this.
My sister passed away 4 years ago, and her husband has recently been diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and he was living in Hockessin, Delaware, and I was down here in Rehoboth, and it became clear that he couldn't live by himself anymore.
Yeah.
And so I just swooped in and said, you're coming with me, buddy, whether you like it or not.
You swooped in.
Yeah, he wasn't real thrilled about moving to Rehoboth at first, but he's settling in and getting used to it. And
What do you find the most rewarding thing about what you're doing?
knowing someone's safe, and you know, it's I don't know, it's just a good feeling, you know,
Right.
to help somebody.
Well, ladies, thank you both for what you do and how well
Thank
you do
you.
it. Now, Nancy, I understand you got a little something too.
We do. We have some gifts for you to say thank you and extend your relaxing day, I hope. We have some gift certificates for some meals and some entertainment for you, movies and that sort of thing. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate all you do.
Thank you.
Nancy Bagwell with PHC, Stephanie and Maria, thank you both.
Thank
for
you.
being the excellent people that you are. We couldn't do it without you.